We are live on the line here at Packer Transplants with Mr. Mike Daniels of the Green Bay Packers. How the hell are you tonight, Mike?
I feel pretty good. You know, I'm just thankful you guys found me important enough to call me in.
Well, you know, we were talking earlier. The last time we had you on was after the Ravens game, and you had your famous karate kick after the fourth down goal line stand. It's been a long time since then. How are you feeling going into this? You know, you coming out of camp, going into preseason, a couple games under your belt. How's it feeling there along the defensive line?
I'll tell you what, I was feeling I'm going to be doing a lot more karate kicks this year. That should answer your question a little bit, huh?
Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. I love it. I absolutely love it. Has there been much of a shift, speaking of the defensive line? We're going to talk some real football here for a second. I know there's been kind of, you know, in the media, there's been a lot made of a different body type, a different kind of defensive lineman for the Green Bay Packers this year. Are you guys being asked to do anything differently technique-wise? Has there been a shift? I mean, obviously without giving away any state secrets, but have you been asked to do different stuff, or is it still kind of the same stuff just with different guys?
Same stuff, different guy. We're asked to go out there and play football, which is what we've been doing since we got drafted, pick up a free agency, however you got here. Just go out there and play ball. You know, there's nothing special or unique to it. We're just playing football because we're football players. No run stoppers, no pass rushers, football players. That's what we got on our defensive line, football players.
I love it. Mike Turkovac must love you. I love it. When you're looking at the headlines from this offseason, something that came up a couple times, made national headlines at one point, was you threatening to punch out teammates who weren't giving 110%, weren't coming to kill, weren't, you know, ready to, you know, get pissed off for greatness. Number one, have you had to take that up with anybody? Have you had to threaten anybody? And number two, have you gotten any grief from any of the guys in the locker room because of it?
Well, number two, everyone knows me. They know how I am. And when they saw it, their reaction was, well, that's just Mike. And number one, no, I haven't.
Well, that's good. That's good. They took you at your word, I imagine. Speaking of headlines around the league and headlines that most Packer fans, I think, are really sick of, and I got to imagine most Packer players are sick of, something we've seen all offseason is, can the Packers, have the Packers, you know, close the distance, close the gap between San Francisco and Seattle? Are you as sick of that as we are?
I'm not even concerned about them. I'm concerned about the Packers. Then I'll be concerned, right now I'm concerned about the Raiders because we play them. Then I'll be concerned about the Chiefs. Then I'll be concerned about the Seahawks. Then after that, I'll be concerned about the Jets, and so forth and so forth.
There you go.
Love it. Love it. You know, turning away from football for a second, talk about your family a little bit. I read that you have a sister in the military. Does she get a chance to watch your games? I can't imagine. I mean, you know, when I do stuff in public, my sister's always tuning in, talking to me about it, et cetera, et cetera. I can't imagine having a family member, you know, stationed wherever. Does she get a chance to, you know, see your games? Do you guys keep in touch like that way?
Well, I don't know if she's going overseas again anytime soon. She definitely has. But she's been on this side of the pond for quite some time now.
Good.
So she really does get a chance to watch the games.
Awesome. Fantastic. So tell me a little bit about your Twitter background, because I was noticing earlier today that pack of lions taking down whatever that animal is that hold any special meaning there, or is it just a badass picture you wanted to put up on Twitter?
Well, I play defense, right?
Right.
Imagine the animal that's being eaten by the gang of lions is the ball carrier. And imagine the gang of lions being us.
Yes!
That's kind of my mentality when I saw it. I said, hey, we need to get after this guy. He's food. We need to go eat.
There you go.
And you see guys are jumping on any part of them that they can get, and that's how we have to get after ball carriers this year.
Dude, now I want to go play. That's awesome.
No, because if you play, we'll lose.
I know, because if I play, we'll lose. But he's got me all pumped up here. Mike, you are the absolute man, the myth, the legend. Thank you so much for taking a few minutes with us. Good luck Friday night against the Raiders, and absolutely good luck for the rest of the year. Hopefully we'll get to talk to you again down the road.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Absolutely. Thanks so much, Mike. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Mike Daniels. That's how we roll. Corey Banky. Mike Daniels was just on our show.
That was great. I loved it.
Oh my God. I'm gonna make the whole thing about he's food. We got to go eat. That's gonna be my ringtone. I love it. I love it. He's food. We got to go eat.